unable to start
Hit
video.
that one first.
You can't start your video because the host has stopped it.
There it is.
All right, there we are. We are Mustard's Retreat, freshly back from the East Coast. Libby Glover, I'm David Tanulevich. We're happy to see you.
Nice to see you guys.
You've got that air of mystery about you, style and grace and everything that you say. Ah, you're sexy and smart, tears me apart, but you know I like it that way. You're more than just a permanent presence. I keep forgetting things that I gotta do. Yeah, look at the signs, oh, I'd have to be blind.
Baby, I'm just crazy about you.
I can see in your eyes, there's no surprise. Let's move beyond questions and doubts.
Consider this proposal, I'm here at your disposal.
Half the fun is working it out. I'm way beyond infatuation.
Like a moth to the proverbial flame.
And I'm eager to learn if you warm or you burn. See if they are one and the same. Forget preconception, it's all about invention. Nothing's written in the stars above. I wanna know the mystery in your heart of your soul. It opens when you're falling in love. So let's change the math of this equation. Calculate ourselves something new. I'm moving past distraction to intense interaction.
Baby, I'm just crazy about you.
Forget about responsible, it's all about what's possible.
Baby, I'm just crazy about you.
Oh, I'd have to be blind to make up your mind. Baby, I'm just crazy about you.
Oh, yeah. That's how we did it in Schenectady.
Hey, Lindsay and Dave. Waking, blinking, and nod one night. Sail off in a wooden shoe. Sail on a river of crystal light into a sea of dew. Where are you going and what do you wish to be? Oh, Master 3. We have come to fish for the herring fish that live in the beautiful sea. Nets of silver and gold have we, so we can
Believe it or not.
The young moon laughed and sang a song as they rocked in a wooden shoe. And the wind that sped them all night long ruffled the sea to dew. The little stars were the herring fish that lived in the beautiful sea. Now cast your nets wherever you wish, never fear to read. So cried the stars to the fishermen three.
Weekend blinking and night.
All night nets they cast to the stars and the twinkling foam. Then down from the sky came the wooden shoe, bringing the fishermen home. 'Twas all so lovely a sail, it seemed as if it could never be. Some folk thought 'twas a dream they dreamed of sailing that beautiful sea. But I shall name you fishermen three, Lincoln,
Lincoln, and now.
Lincoln and Lincoln are two little eyes, and Ozzy's a little head, and the wooden shoe that sailed the skies where we once trundled bed. So shut your eyes now as mother sings of wonderful sights to be. You will see all those beautiful things as you rock on misty sea, where the old shoe rocked the fishermen three, Lincoln, Lincoln, and I. You know, we're in Danbury, well, a week ago Friday. No, we're in Camden, Connecticut, outside of New Haven and not far from my hometown of Branford, Connecticut. And
It was a video store.
yeah, it's called Best Video and Cultural Center. But it was amazing, you know, it's really a great, you know, it's kind of like it's still the 70s there, except with DVDs.
Yeah, it's a hub. Got a coffee bar, and it's very
great.
cool.
I mean, they're so serious about the DVDs. The whole wall next to us was movies by director.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they had them by director. I mean, it was great. But no, my mom, she might be here tonight. My mom, my sister, my
Yeah, it was fun.
brother-in-law, his son were all there, and you know, Lincoln and Blinken is interesting because I think it came out, was written in like the 1890s, and Eugene Field out of Chicago wrote it, and he was called the children's poet. It was a sensation. My great aunts were young girls in the early part of the 20th century, and when poetry was a legitimate art form. Sorry, Holly. Not that it's not still, but it was, you know, it was bigger. You know, I was watching I was watching Pride and Prejudice the other day, and like, what did they do for entertainment? They sat and played the piano and sang and played cards,
Cigars,
and read books,
embroidery,
Yeah. So, yeah, yes,
women's work.
women's.
Shall I go on?
No, please.
Thank you. Then continue on.
But when I was a kid in the 50s, Winkin' and Blinkin' and Nod was one of the poems that my aunts would read to me, and so I just love that connection back to when they were girls, and this Winkin' and Blinkin' was kind of at the top of the charts. This song, not written by Michael Johnson, but it was off his album For All You Mad Musicians. And I highly recommend that people find that album. I think it's just great. I've troubled for you from time to time. That's why nothing new can break the bind. It's the time you waste with them that makes a friend unique in all the world until the end. I've troubled for years through mindless miles, shared some tears years through aimless trials. But though you're old and worn, you're the only home I've known through memories stretched beyond so many dawns. I find it hard to believe that time brings change. Now all of my friends are broken with age. But what's essential you cannot see. I'm responsible for my friends and they for me. I've troubled for you from time to time. That's why nothing new can break the bonds. Oh, it's the time you waste for them that makes a friend unique in all the world until the end. Unique in all the world until the end.
Well, that was fun.
Michael,
That one goes back quite a ways. Early mustards. Early vintage mustard. Ooh, it's a thing. Who knows?
Yeah, we're not old enough yet to be antiques, but I don't think.
I'll generously wear that badge.
A little bit west of nowhere is my town. A fading elegance flowing down. Somewhere lost between the cracks. The world rushed through this place. Hope it never comes back. Politicians said, put your doubts aside. But spin is just another word for lie. They took this land, betrayed our trust, ground all our dreams away, left us tears and dust. So I started one September night. Sometimes you just do what you feel is right. With a shovel and some seedlings from a friend, and a will to try and make some kind of amends. I plant for you, I plant for me, I plant a prayer of hope with each and every tree. All for a world I'll never see. In the evenings you can find me planting trees. At first it was only me, and there wasn't much to see. Anger and despair still grip the town. Leave it to the children to turn such things around. They started coming in ones and twos, wanting to know what they could do. And in this place where hope had died, they brought their joy of life, and the town regained its pride. They plant for you, they plant for me, they are a prayer of hope with each and every tree. Oh, for a world they still may see. In the evenings you can find them planting trees. gonna be a tree. Gonna make my home with the birds and the bees and the squirrels. They can count on me, but I grew up to be a tree. I'm gonna let my back get stiff, plant my feet in the ground, take the winters off and settle down and keep my clothes till they turn brown. When I grow up, I'm gonna settle down. And I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why. When spring comes by, I'm gonna get real green. When the dogs come by, I'm gonna get real mean. The windy days, I'll bend in the leaves. When I grow up, I'm gonna get real green. If I should fall in storm or slumber, please don't turn me into lumber. I'd rather be a Louisville slugger, swinging for the seats. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why. And sometimes I walk to start my day and watch the morning shadows play. Like tiny hands they reach in a weave, and so the earth gives thanks, and I find it's all I need. We plant for you, we plant for me, we plant a prayer for each and every tree, all for a world that still can be. In the evenings you can find us planting trees. We plant for you, we plant for me, we plant a prayer of hope with each and every tree, all for a world that still can be. In the evenings you can join us planting trees. And I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, and I'll know why. I'm gonna reach. Oh, that song was John Gorka song, or The Planting Trees was my song, and I'm going to read Branching Out was by John Gorka. So, yeah, I was going to say, well, so many things. You know, we drove out east, I think on October 2nd on the Wednesday, and did 5 shows in 3 days, and when we were driving back through Pennsylvania, which was just beautiful.
5 days, and the colors had changed from.
Yeah, they had really it was dramatic, and they're probably peaking now, but
Me too.
So there are lots of pictures out of the UP of Michigan now on Facebook. It's just so beautiful. It's hard to think that the UP has gotten its first snowfall. Drummond Island had snow during the day the other day, which is hard to even fathom. So yes, back almost in my hometown of Brantford, we played in Hamden, and it was a wonderful little venue, and that's where I kind of cut my teeth on. And actually, Holly, it's so strange to have somebody who still remembers those times. So I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you, Holly, for being here.
And there
It's
was
great to sing your songs in Connecticut, Davey. I just want to tell you that was real special.
It was, and we I learned a lot from a singer named Randy Burns, who was kind of
Shout out to Randy Burns.
king of the hill there in New Haven. He was on a major label and folk music on a major label, and there were people in the room that actually knew Randy, and there was a woman there, and I'm sorry I can't remember her name, and I've got her CD. It's terrific. I can't find it, but but she actually opened up for one of the Randy Burns in the Morning was I think his original band, and they had a reunion a few years ago. So this is a song by Steve Gillette that I learned from Randy. Oh, where the walker runs down to the Carson Valley Plain. There lived a maiden, Darcy Farrell was her name. The daughter of old Dundee, and a fair one was she. The sweetest flower that bloomed o'er the range. Now she was courted by young Vandermeer, and quite handsome was he, as I hear. He brought her silver rings and lacy things, and promised to wed before the snows fell that year. But her pony it did stumble, and she did fall. Her dying touched the hearts of us one and all. Young Vandy in his pain put a bullet through his brain, and they buried them together as the snows began to fall. Oh, they sing of Darcy Farrell where the Truckee runs through. They sing of her beauty in Virginia City too. At dusky sundown to her name they drink around, and to young Vandy, whose love was so true. So where the walker runs down to the Carson Valley Plain, there lived a maiden, Darcy Farrell was her name. The daughter of old Dundee, and a fair one was she. The sweetest flower that bloomed o'er the range. No, a little cough. And so
Usually I have it.
I know. There's a salute to my sister,
A salute.
who gave me these wonderful glasses last Christmas.
Shout out to Sister Susie. We had a great time with Susie. We had a good time. Generally, across the board, the people were so fine, so wonderful, so caring, sharing, giving. It's crazy good. Fills you right up.
Really, it's the people.
Oh no.
It's the people that keep us going, like you. So this is one of the songs that's going to be on our new CD.
I left long hairs everywhere I went. I'm sorry to say that. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I knew you'd hear that eventually. Just saying.
So we are very excited about. I think we're going to wrap up our CD by the end of the month. All the recording. It's tremendous. I have to say, it is just mind-bogglingly good. Right? And so this is one of the songs on it that is one of the mind-boggling good songs.
Can't keep a secret.
Well, it's hard times in this winter city, though the falling snow kind of makes it look pretty. Colored lights Christmas coming on. Well, they shine like stars and then they're gone. Sidewalks echo full of restless feet that are keeping time with that city beat. Now old Joe's got a steel guitar, used to make his living playing in the bars. Now he spends his time at the park, playing 4 nickels from dawn till dark. Night finds him sleeping out on the street. Well, he's just a part of that city beat. Too little hope, too little sky, but dreams are the wings on which we fly. And the alleys they whisper, and neighborhoods talk, and somewhere in the middle down the pavement I walk. Somebody's singing next block down. I can't hear the words, but there's joy in that sound. Past the dark edge of sorrow, it smiles like a friend, and it lifts my feet as I get moving again. The melody lingers, it's both bitter and sweet, singing out the rhythm of that city beat. Too little hope, too little sky, the dreams are the wings on which we fly. And the alleys they whisper, the neighborhoods talk, and somewhere in the middle down the pavement I walk. Now the morning's hazy, full of fog and steam. It swirls and disappears like some elusive dream. And the city fills in a long, deep breath, and it takes you in and you do your best. The story's always changing as it plays and repeats, and it keeps in time with that city beat.
Reminds me of New York.
Yes, I think I was thinking about New York City when I wrote that song.
This is another one of David's.
Yeah, we're going to say a shout out to Reverend Jane, who was responsible for bringing us up to Schenectady last weekend.
It's lovely to see you again.
Yes, boy, you know, it just doesn't seem right to not be back in that church. You know, somebody asked us to come back and be the house band. So
it was wonderful from start to finish.
You were terrific, both of you. We loved you.
Thank you.
So this is this is one of the first songs I wrote here in Michigan.
Slow down a little. Yeah.
There's a pale moon. You know what? I'm gonna put it up.
Shove it up a little.
There's a pale moon rising just east of the mountains. There's a river that winds its own way to the sea. All of yesterday. That's right. All of yesterday's dreams are tucked in my back pocket. There's a new one that's taken me too long to see. Whoopie-tie-yi-yi, been a long way to travel. Whoopie-tie-yi-yo, still a long way to go. And if the road runs me right, I'll be home by the morning, watching the pines as they cover with snow. And it's a tattered old story, worn out with repeating. The hows and the whys, I think you already know. And there's nothing like distance to help you in the seeing all that you have gained and just what you let go. Whoop-tie-yi-yi, been a long way to travel. Whoop-tie-yi-yo, still a long way to go. And if the road runs me right, I'll be home by the morning, watching the pines as they cover with snow. And there's a wood fire burning, and the sweet smell of cedar comes up like a memory from out of the coals. And it cradles me close in the lingering twilight, while the wind whispers secrets that someday I'll know. Whoop-tie-yi-yi, been a long way to travel. Whoop-tie-yi-yo, still a long way to go. And if the road runs me right, I'll be home by the morning, watching the pines as they cover with snow. Whoop-tie-yi-yi, been a long way to travel. Whoop-tie-yi-yo, still a long way to go. But if the road runs me right, I'll be home by the morning, watching the pines as they cover with snow.
I like that song.
Hey,
What year did you write that? 77, 8?
I don't know.
Yeah,
No, it was
70s.
it was before the first album. The first album was 79, so it was right after that. 81, 82.
We've been playing together since we were 22 years old. And now we're not.
So, yes, I keep meaning to say, if you folks out there have any requests,
Brian,
send them along. Brian will let
Brian
us know.
raised them.
We'll see if we can do it.
This is sing along. You can sing along where you're at. You know you can. Just you're muted, so you won't interfere. Story of creation.
Yeah, Jay and I was in the middle of this on the Sunday at the church, and I'm thinking, oh, here I am in an Episcopal church singing about "Rock Me Goddess," but I figured it was okay.
No lightning bolts.
On a sleepy, endless ocean, when the world lay in a dream, there was rhythm in the splash and roll, but not a voice to sing. So the moon fell on the breakers, and the morning warmed the waves, till a single cell did jump and hum, with joy as though to say, "This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden." Then the day shone bright and around her, and the one turned into two, and the two into 10,000 things, and old things into new. And on some virgin beachhead, one lonesome critter crawled, and he looked about and shouted out his most astonished call.
This is my home. This is my only home.
This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. should I stray in the dark night alone? Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of
Eden.
Then all the sky was buzzing, and the ground was carpet green, and the weary children of the woods went dancing in between. And the people sang rejoicing when their fields were glad with grain. This song of celebration from their cities on the plain. This is my home, this is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that
I have ever known.
Should I stray in the dark night alone? Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms
of Eden.
Now there's smoke across the harbor, and there's factories on the shore, and the world is ill with greed and will and enterprise of war. But I will lay my burdens in the cradle of your grace, and the shining beaches of your love, and the sea of your embrace.
This is my home. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground I have ever known.
Should I stray in the dark night alone? Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of
Eden. This is my home. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known.
Should I stray in the dark night alone? Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of
Eden.
Rock me, goddess, in the gentle
arms of Eden. Love that song.
The song is written by Dave Carter. Dave Carter,
Thank you.
who no longer on this earth, but I'm
Song
sure
lives on.
is around somewhere. And yeah, I urge you to find his music, because he's deep and funny and witty and profound.
Check D, all the above.
So a woman came up to us in Danbury last weekend, and she loved the show, but she said, "Can you do more songs that we can sing with?" It was a real singing audience.
They sang with this one.
So yeah, so
Pretty harmonies too. Do you remember?
yeah, they were great. Yeah, gotta be up higher.
Too high, too high. No, I'm just kidding.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow may bloom and grow blue Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. I'm sitting in a railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's and then the stream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. Every stranger's face I see reminds me that I want to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love life's waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words drift back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love life's waiting silently for me. Silently for me.
So pretty. I love that song. Some songs really stand up to the test of time.
We definitely have some requests in here.
Oh, yeah.
Talk.
If you can see them. Bend to Your Oars, Minstrel and Bear, Jeremy Brown, Harvest Moon.
Jeremy. You know, we didn't.
Go ahead.
You know, Jane, we didn't get to Harvest Moon while we were there, so we'll do it now. Down where the river flows, down where the corn grows, sing to the harvest moon, sing to the harvest moon. Black feathered crows fly, shadows against the sky, sing to the harvest moon, sing to the harvest moon. Standing among the worn, weathered and yellow corn. Sing to the harvest moon. Sing to the harvest moon. Love that song. Written by Chris and Meredith Thompson, who live in Massachusetts. And this is the next song we were going to do. There's a. Would you grab that dish up there with the?
No. You said no earlier.
So I've never had a chance to show
No, you
show
haven't.
people this. So back in about
Crash.
Back in about 1980, I got a UNICEF Christmas card from someone, and it had this this picture on it called the Christmas Minstrel, and it's by a Bulgarian artist named Dmitry Yordanov, I believe.
Well done.
And that was the inspiration for this song.
Yeah.
And this
Gosh, it's good to see everybody. Man.
and this too, beyond the new version of this, a lot of people asked us to do it. The wind before the first snow creeps down from the north. The land is quiet, waiting for the storm. A minstrel man takes up his bag and with his bear sets forth along the frozen road to Volgograd. He always comes at evening as the last shadows fall. He's welcome in and given food and wine. And he tells them news and stories, and he sings them many songs of life beyond their knowing and their lives. The night alive like fire, starlight on the snow. The pines they roar like demons in the wind. But it's good alone and he likes the cold. It's the life he chose, being all but really no one's friend. Night alive like fire, starlight on the snow. The pines they roar like demons in the wind. But it's good alone and he likes the cold. It's the life he chose, being all but really no one's friend. The wind before the first snow creeps down from the north. The land is quiet, waiting for the storm. The minstrel man takes up his bag and with his bear sets forth along the frozen road to Volgograd. Well, that is another song that is It's just beautiful on the new record.
So many nice people.
Yeah, and this is going to be on the new record too.
Just one song after the next, folks. Don't look for anything else.
So it's written by a good friend of ours named Jim Beiser. Jim Beiser is also in the songwriting group I'm in, the Yellow Room Gang, and this is actually the Yellow Room here, where we have met for off and on for 20 years, and it's also the Mustard's Retreat, Defiantly Hopeful room. But Jim is a phenomenal guitar player, a phenomenal writer, and he wrote this song. He was going down to play a festival in Columbus, Ohio, and hello to all of you folks down there, Columbus Folk Music Society, and he wanted to have an Ohio song to sing. So I had him come in and play this, because as much as I can play this guitar, he can play it twice as well. And then I asked him to put a bass part and another guitar part on, and he just sent them to me. I haven't had a chance to listen to yet, but I'm sure they're going to be brilliant. I'm headed down south, way down south. I'm gonna find me some wide open spaces. My view embraces the lay of the land. This Michigan man is often searching exotic places. I'd go to Florida, but it's too far. I'm driving my car, ain't gonna fly. That man is wide open, going to Ohio. Ohio. Don't you know? Ohio. Here we go. O-H-I-O. Now some folks travel near and far, from Istanbul to Gay Paris, and then as they may. Half a day away is far enough for me. My restless heart is full of wonder for the land down under. The clouds that fly over in the deep blue sky above Ohio. Ohio, don't you know? O-H-I-O. Here we go. Here we go. O-H-I-O. Way down below. O-H-I-O. Sing fee-fi-fo. O-H-I-O. Sing sweet and low. O-H-I-O. Can't say no more. O-H-I-O. I was gonna sing that in Schenectady and tell them, Ohio for us is kind of like New Jersey to you. I didn't.
Now he's going to explain the songs afterwards.
Right. So
This is one of the first songs that I remember David ever doing in 1975. And geez, I'm glad to sing it for you tonight.
I think it's the second song I ever wrote. Coming back from New England. We didn't do it while we were out there, but we'll do it tonight. Oh, the sky outside my window tells me of the passing autumn, and that winter with its loneliness is near. And the snow will soon be falling down, its stillness filling up the town, and burying the dreams that brought me here. I'm stuck here in the city with so many cars and people, that I really don't know how much I can take. Life moves at such a hurried pace, it's like a never-ending race. I know that coming here was a mistake. 'Cause New England, oh, it's a calling me away. With its wild and rocky coastline, its crisp and windy days, and the hillsides blazing crimson, the sun's last dying rays. Oh, I wish that I could be homeward bound. Oh, I wish that I could be homeward bound. Well, I long to walk the pathways that go winding through the forest, through the fields and down the stone-walled country lanes. To spend the night before a fire, the logs are fiercely blazing. Oh my Lord, the life I'm leading here's insane. The last boat's on the water, sailing bold upon the skyline, running hard on winds that churn the sea to foam. Well, and my friends, they seem like yesterday, with no hope for tomorrow. Oh, I wish that I had never left my home. 'Cause New England, oh, it's a calling me away. With its wild and rocky coastline, its crisp and windy days, and the hillsides blazing crimson in the sun's last dying rays. Oh, I wish that I could be homeward bound. Oh, I wish that I could be homeward bound. Oh, I wish that I could be homeward bound.
It's like an old friend, kind of like you.
Kind of like you. Oh, okay. So
We had so much fun driving up for 5 days together. We didn't kill each other either, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And we got a blue sparkle band out of it too, so.
Okay. Well, here's another request, and another one that's going to be on the new CD.
How did they know this stuff? Did you... Luck of the draw.
Yeah.
We tune because we care. I look sincere, don't I? It's that resting bitch face I got.
Yes, it was a joy to travel with her for 5 days. No, it was. We travel well.
I make good sandwiches.
That's right. And we got to stop at one of our two favorite Mexican restaurants in Austintown, Ohio, by Youngstown. They changed the name. It used to be Los Girsoles, and now it's La Terrazas.
Same people.
And same people, same food. It's so if you're ever heading across on I-80, it's right at the exit, La Terrazas, Austintown, and it's
We stopped there on the way. We stopped there on the way back. One day we played Saturday. We played and the wind was driving the rain sideways. Poor Davies. Is it dried out yet?
Yeah.
Guitar got quite wet. That didn't dampen my spirits, I might add. Keep tuning. I'll tell a banjo joke or something.
No, my favorite banjo joke.
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Is why are there no banjos on Star Trek? Because it's the future. So,
Oh, that's cruel.
in the heart of the winter, the year I turned 10, my father took sick and died. With a scratchy old farm, 6 kids and lean times, Mama fought pretty hard to get by. Spring was turning summer when a man came traveling through. Said he'd work till the harvest was all stored away, and that meals and a room it would do. It was that or the banks, so my mom signed him on. His name it was Jeremy Brown. On the front porch we'd gather when dinner was done and the evening was settling down. And he'd tell us his stories of travel, sing of old friends and places he'd been. And he mended our hearts on those long summer nights, taught me to smile once again. He'd sing, ooh, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. Ooh, it's a sad and a sweet thing to cry. Yes, to cry how I've cried. But the answers, they'll come by and by. He worked hard as two men, was quick with a grin, though a distance remained in his eyes. And he never did say why he took to the road, and we knew well enough not to pry. But he understood how I was feeling, or at least to me, that's how it seemed. And late in the night, as I lay in my bed, the song had run through my dreams, singing, ooh, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry, yes, to cry how I've cried. But the answers, they'll come by and by. October it came, the last corn was in, and Jeremy packed up to go. Heading down south was about all he would say. If he'd be back, he just didn't know. But I think that I knew as he held me, when somehow I could smile through the tears, that if I needed a friend, I would find him again in the song that I've sung all these years. I sing, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry, yes, to cry how I've cried. And the answers then come by and by. There's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry, yes, to cry how I've cried. And the answers, they've come by and by. So we had, most of you know Michael, our former partner. He was down a couple of weeks ago. We got him in the studio to do a couple of our three-part harmonies on songs, and this is one that got a lot of requests from you all.
Written by Dick Penny. We We actually brought him to Ann Arbor early on. Took the train from Milwaukee.
I've got beggars on the trail, lean and a ragged railing to hold me while I'm ailing again. If I think in code, find that mother lode, I'll be back on again. You may know me when I've been blessed, and I give you a song, and I'm gone with the rest. Save a place in the corner, leave a key by the door, and I will live in jubilation, be returning for some more. But your face is froze across, long ago been frosted over, and it looks unreal. When I doubt your mind, I'm pulled along by kind of a spirit, and it makes me feel. You may know me when I've been blessed, and I give you a song, and I'm gone with the rest. Save a place in the corner, leave a key by the door, and I will live in jubilation, be returning for some more. Now I've got beggars on the trail, lean in a ragged railing to hold you while I'm ailing again. If I think in code, find that mother lode, I'll be back on again. You may know me when I've been blessed, and I give you a song, and I'm gone with the rest. Save a place in the corner, leave a key by the door, and I will leave in jubilation, be returning for some more. Oh. Thank you. Well, I guess we'll do one more,
Yeah.
and then we'll have a chance to talk with you all.
And then I'll get home early.
Yeah, Libby's got
A long drive.
an hour drive to get home.
Lindsay, I can't wait to see you in person. Dave, too.
And this is going to be on the new CD as well.
Well, I'm going to get tired of hearing that.
Ours is a sin, but you know what, I'm just going to raise that up.
Get it up!
Ours is a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. No room in this heart for every day. Life's not a goal or race. It's about heart and faith and living a life of grace every day. Ours a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. Trust is an open hand, making an honest stand, rooted here in the land every day, living the mystery, seeking the harmony here between you and me every day. Ours a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. Ours a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. I didn't tell Libby I was going to do that.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You don't know what it means to me.
Thank you. So,
We're
yes.
saying goodbye to Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, we are. So long. And if you want to come over to Zoom and get in on a conversation, we would welcome that.
All right, I'll post the link.